Thank you, Dr. Rule. Thank you, Kim Murr, West Georgia Tech faculty. I am honored to be here today. If there was ever a group of people that I would enjoy speaking with, it would be you. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. I love graduations. I love everything about a graduation. I love these goofy outfits we wear. I love the parties. I love the gifts. But what I really love about graduation is pictures. If you will look, I guess on the screen here, we have two pictures here. Now, it looks like we rode horses back then. That looks pretty old. It's not that old. That's 1990, Newton High School graduation pic. If you look at that arrow in that circle, that's this guy, right? Now we're going to go on to the 1989. Kind of looks the same. It's black and white. There you go. There's a circle and an arrow right there. And guess who that is? That's this guy as well. So let me tell you the story. In 1989, I decided as a junior to go to Newton High School and sneak in the graduation picture of the high school seniors. It worked flawlessly. I mean, I'm grinning from ear to ear there. All my buddies are around me like, man, you're so awesome. Went flawlessly for 2 weeks. I'm like, man, I pulled that off. Then one morning, I'm in homeroom.
Miss Abel, will you please send Danny Beck to the front office?
Well, that can't be, because that picture was 2 weeks ago. So I get to the office. I kid you not, I walk into this office. Every principal that was in that school was standing in this office. And they were livid. Absolutely livid. I got 2 weeks vacation for that. Paid vacation. Anyway, let me tell you a story. I could sit up here and I could read you guys a bunch of poems and do some inspiration stuff, but when I was asked to speak by Kim, I was like, let me tell them a story, a real story. I'm going to tell you my story. I was 19 years old. Graduated in that picture. I was 316 coming out of high school. You know the guy behind me, number 317, did not make it. I kid you not, I was dead last in my class coming out of junior high school. So that summer, we kick off that summer. Every one of my buddies, every single one of them, like, well, I'm going to college, so I'm helping them load up. All my buddies, it's getting smaller and smaller. I'm running now with 2 people. He decides to go to college. I'm loading his car up. His mother comes up to me and says, well, Danny, all your buddies are gone. What are you going to do? I was like, I saw a cool commercial that morning. It's like a helicopter flying over ocean, and ropes falling out, people jumping out. So I said, Miss Benson, I'm going to go in the Coast Guard. I'm going to be an underwater welder. I mean, I had to make up something. I mean, and welding wasn't enough, so I wanted to do it underwater and make it look even more special. So anyway, I'm doing that summer. I leave. He heads to Georgia Tech. I head home to my dad's house, and at that moment, I realized, I probably should go to college. That's what I need to do. I need to go to college. So I found a college in North Alabama, Decatur, Alabama, Calhoun Junior College. I'm sure we got a lot of graduates from here. Not so much? All right. Anyway, I find a school that takes me because I do not have an SAT score. So I have to go to college. So I get to college, I do what every other student does. I get an apartment, I get a cool couch that I bought off Craigslist or whatever. I get a 35-inch tube television, and I get a keg of beer. And for an added bonus, I got a puppy. So, I'm ready. I mean, I've got a plan. I am going to go to college. The first day of college gets here. I wake up that morning, I had the beer flu, and I could not go that day. I was like, I just don't feel like going to college today. I'm going to go tomorrow. The next day I got here, I just didn't feel like going to college. I did this for 87 days in a row, okay? The 88th day, my phone rings. It's like super early. It's a little bit after lunch. And I go, hello, son. It's like, yes, this is your father. It's like, hey, Dad. He goes, what are you doing? I said, I'm reading a science book. He goes, well, why aren't you in class? I was like, well, it's snowing outside. Son, it's October. You have 24 hours to load your puppy up in your Jeep and get your butt back to Newnan, Georgia. So just like that, my college career is over. 90 days, and I had to break a real expensive lease to come home as well. So anyway, just like that, my college career is over. No college for me. I'm looking at my 2 children right now, and they're like, yes, I don't have to go to school. Yes, you do have to go to school. Anyway, I'm back home. I have no plan. I mean, I'm just footloose and fancy free. My dad says, guess what you're about to do? You're about to start cleaning a building in downtown Newnan. And downtown Newnan is called the PAP Clinic. It's a medical building. Everybody and their mother goes to this building. Okay, this is our only medical building in downtown Newnan at the time. Anybody from Newnan here, by any chance? All right, there's some PAP Clinic. Remember it's there? Yeah, okay, all right. So anyway, I cleaned it. So anyway, I'm cleaning the PAP Clinic. This is kind of funny to me. So during the day, my job was to clean toilets. You know, making sure that all you humans that are making messes in these bathrooms, I have to go through there and push the bathroom cart and restock toilet paper and keep it clean. Well, as 19, 20-year-old, not very cool to do that, right? So as I was walking through the lobby there, and I'm cleaning toilets, you know, and then I'd see some of my classmates coming home from college. They're like, what are you doing? I'm trying to look cool, you know? You really can't. I don't care how you do it. You cannot look cool beside a bathroom cart. So I'd push it away. And, what are you doing? I'm just hanging out. Hanging out. Anyway, that's what I would do during the day. At night, we would start cleaning carpet, because in the facility service business, we do all the deep cleaning at night, okay? So I would clean carpet. I'd be in there cleaning carpet. A lady came up to me one day. She said, man, that carpet is so clean. Would you like to come to my house and clean the carpet in my house? I was like, shoot, yeah, I would. So I show up, clean her house. She pays me 2 $20 bills. I know that's, you guys are like, what? I don't even get out of the car for that. But she hands me $20, or hands me $40. A light bulb went off in my head. I kid you not. I remember where I was standing. I remember where she paid me. A light bulb went off in my head. You know, I was like, I like this. I like this. Next thing you know, I am cleaning carpets all over Atlanta in my little 1986 Aerostar Ford van, which didn't get chicks either. So I'm all over. I'm cleaning at night. I'm cleaning during the day. But I love my job. At one point in 1999, I'm doing this for years, you know, just whatever I could do to make money. 1999, a company called the National Cash Register Company. Does anybody know what that is? It's called NCR. NCR is a huge company. I think they have a corporate office. Their North American headquarters is located in downtown Atlanta now. But anyway, they called. They said, I'll never forget answering the phone. I'm winging everything still at this point in my life. They're like, sir, could you send some salespeople out and look at our building and respond to this RFP? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to send a sales team out there, and we're gonna come in there with some big computers and get you some stuff done. So I'll never forget that. I winged it. I went in there, I sold the account, I started the account. Let me explain how big an account this was to me. It would be like me giving you a broom and telling you to go clean Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It was absolutely huge, but you know what I did? I made it happen. Again, I winged it. I hired some people, and we made that happen. Did that for a few years. You know, at that point, I knew in my business that I needed to start working on my business instead of in my business. Had about 20 or so employees at that time. I did that for years and years, moved on. Fast forward, because I don't want to bore you guys. For the next 10 years, I worked my butt off, hiring people, being kind to people, and we grew. In 2007, some of you might remember this, some of you might not, the Great Recession hit. Instead of me sitting back, waiting for something to be taken from me, I went out and hired salespeople. I hired managers, I hired people that were smarter than me, which really wasn't hard to do. And we faced 2007 head on. At the time, I was not aware that a lot of these companies would outsource their cleaning immediately. I was there to absorb it. 10 years later, I'm sitting here talking to you. I told you the story because it's not as complex as someone would make it. You know, people come up to me and say, can you write me a business plan? I'm like, no. I can tell you what you do. You get out there and work. You can work hard. We are now over 800 team members nationwide. I didn't have a business plan, nor did I get into crazy debt to make this happen. I just worked my butt off. I realize most of you didn't come to West Georgia Tech to learn commercial cleaning business. Are there any? Huh. Good, I don't need a competition. Whether you end up with your own business or working for someone else, I would like to share 3 things that I have learned over the past 27 years that certainly helped me grow my business and hopefully will be a benefit for you. I believe these 3 things can make you a better employee, a better CEO, and one day, even a better human. The number one thing here that I have on my piece of paper is you gotta work hard. It's just not gonna be handed to you. You got to work hard. And what I mean by working hard, it's pretty simple. If you were sleeping till 10:30 every morning like I was in that apartment that day, if you're sleeping, wasting your time not being out in the world and you're not getting it done. There is a small airplane company called Delta based out of Atlanta. They have a commercial on TV right now that I absolutely adore. I mean, what they say in this commercial just hits the nail on the head. And the quote is, "The ones that truly change the world are the ones that can't wait to get out in it." I want you to think about that. I mean, that's how we make it happen. You can't wait to get out in it. Don't be afraid to work long hours. You're young. I promise you, you're young. Not every day is going to be a Facebook post. Look at me, I'm working. Or the little Instagram or the cute little snap. It's not going to be that. You got to get out there. You got to bust your butt. Opportunity. Look for opportunities. Find them. Seek them out. And when they come your way, seize the opportunity. NCR came my way. I seized the opportunity. I just didn't let it slide. I went after it. Not knowing what I was doing. Some of you may work for someone else or running your own business. If you work hard and make it a goal to be the best at what you do, you will succeed. Number 2 thing is work smart. I'm a big believer in this. I'm going to explain to you what that is. Work with people that you can learn from. You don't know it all. Just because you graduated from this, you do not know it all. And you know what? Some of you people that are graduating, you're not going to do what you graduated with. You're just not. You're going to change. Be willing to learn. Listen to people, learn from people. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Not a day goes by 27 years later that I don't reach out and ask questions to get advice. I did it today talking to my banker. They start throwing these big words at me. I'm like, I don't understand. Work smart is about building relationships with people. We live in a time where that's not going on. We live in a time where the relationship building is dying. You need to work on relationships. Surround yourself with successful people. I mean, if you're surrounding yourself with a guy that sleeps till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, he's probably not going to be successful. You probably have to kick him to the curb. Work smart. One day you're on your business, and I challenge you. You know, there's welders, there's nurses. You know, one day, don't just weld. One day think about owning your own business. Be the guy in charge of welding. Be the head nurse. Own your own nursing company. It's easier to do it at a younger age than it is at an older age. Because as you get older, you get fearful. You're not willing to step out. Stay away from crazy debt. I'm sure your mom and dad have told you this. Crazy debt. Every one of you are receiving credit card statements in the mail. We got $10,000 waiting on you just because you graduated with you. They're out to get you. Stay away from it, James. Stay away from it. Number 3, the number 1. This is my number 1, is be kind. I know you watch the Ellen show. It's really very, very simple. Be kind to people. Sometimes in this crazy world, we get so wrapped up in ourselves or negativity, we lose sight of simple kindness. Wherever you are a welder, whether you are a welder, dental assistant, marketing manager, or even a toilet cleaner, just be kind. A warm hello, a thoughtful thank you, doing a good deed for someone, paying it forward, caring for your co-workers in the community. And believe me, making money and delivering great service to our customers is very important, but there's nothing better than making a difference in someone else's life. Taking care of each other in the world we live in. Go out of your way to be a good, kind person. It will serve you well in business in this thing we call life. It's closing time. In closing, I will say that you're graduating today because of hard work. But graduation isn't the end of hard work. It's the beginning of a new chapter. Your story. If you work hard and love what you do, you will be successful. Congratulations to you all, but I got to do one more thing. I'm honored to be here, and with that said, I need one more graduation day. So if you don't mind, I need you guys to stand up.